up, everybody? What is up? Everything coming through loud and clear? My dudes? Could you guys hear my shredding? And the video's good, the audio is good. Let me say hi to everybody. Just catching up on the comments here. Obviously, I was a little caught up in my shredding there. Paul, Smoking Gun, Mike, Time Surfing Alien, Mitch, of course. Raph, glad to see you made it, dude. Time Surfing Alien, Rod. And who else do we have here? Dana. Dana, you're never going to be able to do licks like that. Never say never, dude. It's all about practice, putting in the practice time. So, if you believe it and you practice and you want to do it, you can do it. Mr. Dorito, Doroteo Garcia. What's up, dude? Today I'm playing the IYV. I've played the Monsoon in previous live streams. Maybe I'll play it next time. Fisticuffer. Mike. Who else we got in here? Gilbert. Your ears are on fire. Put a little water on them or just, pat them down. So, Lori. Lori's Mishmash. Lori, how you doing there? There's a name I haven't seen in a while. Nice to see you in here, Lori. Thanks for making it. Andrew. Bluesy and Toothy. What's up? You got the whole family watching, Mr. Bluesy and Toothy? Your son? New York Chokehold! And Jason. How you doing? Dio. Me or Mr. D. I guess that says Dio. Sup, dude? Sienna V in the house. Thank you for joining us, Sienna. And Mannequin Army. Yo. Remember that movie from the 80s called Mannequin that had Andrew McCarthy in it? You guys remember that movie? And like the mannequin came to life? That's what I think of every time I see your name. Angry Trucker Bob. Yo, Bob. Yours was the first comment, Bob, right? Like earlier, like 45 minutes before it started. I saw that. Thanks for joining us, Bob. Six String Stanger. What's up there, dude? You got another Fesley review coming up soon, Six String Stinger? You said you bought all 4 colors, so I assume you're going to do a video for each color on the FDK 800. Mitch says that Lori is a good friend of yours. Okay, cool, yeah. I think Lori has a YouTube channel, right? And I remember seeing it like a while back, and I guess I haven't seen it in a while. But as soon as I saw the name, the mishmash, it like kind of rang a bell. So anyway, happy to see you in here. Oh, good question, Bluesy and Toothy. He says that I only have my my special bald shredder collector pack on eBay right now, where you can get this pick and this pick, the Tiger vs. Dragon pick, plus the Hottest Unknown Guitarist CD, which is almost sold out, plus the little card. Anyway, those are on eBay right now, and he wants to know, are there any more Leo James guitars that are going to be on eBay? And the answer is yes! I will be putting at least 2 more Leo James guitars on eBay tomorrow. You guys listening carefully? For those of you that are interested. Kip Scott, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining. So what was I saying? Yeah, Leo James. So here's what I still have, guys. I think I've sold 11 out of the 18. I've sold 11 out of the 18. I've sold the 2 headless guitars, several of the Monsoons, and some of the Tempest, and the 2 Telly guitars. Those are both sold. And so what's left? So what's going up tomorrow? Tomorrow going up is the other Monsoon that's similar to my Monsoon, but it was a quilted purple top instead of the flame like mine, if you guys remember me showing that in the video. So that's going to go up on eBay tomorrow, as well as another purple Tempest, and I think it's the quilted purple Tempest. So for sure, those 2 are going up on eBay tomorrow. Now, if you guys are interested in those at all, it'll be in the evening, like afternoon, evening, California time, like after I get home from work. And just so you guys know, all the other stuff, like all the other like 10 or 11 that I've sold on eBay, they sold like really quick. So there wasn't a lot of time of like, they didn't sit there for days and days. So you should be checking eBay tomorrow if you're interested in those 2 guitars. I still have all 3 Les Pauls. I haven't put the Les Pauls on eBay because I'm kind of worried about the shipping and the headstocks breaking and stuff. I might have one of them sold to somebody. Maybe. I'll know on Friday. And then what else do I have? I think I have the 2 Deluxe Tempest models. So anyway, that's the stuff about the Leo James. So, what is happening, guys? How's everybody enjoying their Valentine's Day evening, night, whatever? How many of you guys had to take your significant other out to dinner? Like, any stories were like, I forgot to make the reservation and we ended up having to go to McDonald's instead, or anyway, I don't know. So, what'd you guys do tonight? Anybody do anything nice or, fun with your significant other? You went out to dinner, you brought home some flowers, a box of chocolates, I don't know. I'm here, guys, because I did my kind of celebrating on the weekend already with my significant other. So we did our celebrating on the weekend rather than tonight. So, yeah. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there, and I hope it's a good one for you. Oh, Mitch said he took his wife to a fancy place, Texas Roadhouse. Is that the one where they throw the peanut shells on the floor? Because it doesn't get any fancier than that, Mitch. Good job, Mitch. I bet you got some points from your wife for that one. Smoking gun, you guys had to work. Yeah, I understand that. And Doroteo says he lowered the pickup height on his Monsoon and it rocks now. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely change the strings. You want to put a set of like new, really good quality strings. Those strings, the strings on the budget guitars from overseas, they're not nice, expensive strings. They're not going to be as good as like Ernie Ball or D'Addario or whatever your preference is. Alrighty. So, Angry Trucker Bob, you gotta wait until Friday. Hey, that's fine. Waiting a couple extra days, that's fine, as long as you still do something nice. And what else? Lori, she got a facial and made lasagna. Well, I hope it wasn't a lasagna facial, Lori. You just slap a couple of those lasagna noodles on your face and call that a facial? I'm assuming that's not what you mean. So that's good. Fisticuffer, your wife works at a flower shop. I hope that means that, like, you didn't have to buy her flowers, right? That's one of the good things about, well, my wife works at a flower shop, so I don't have to buy flowers. Right? Maybe? Oh, Raph, boy. Raph, a real romantic. Look what he said. He ordered Taco Bell and put a rose in top of the Crunchwrap Gordita. Yeah. I bet your wife was just like, oh, Raph, a man after my own heart. Yeah, I bet your wife loved that. Yeah. Oh, they don't do the peanuts on the floor anymore, Mitch. I didn't know that. It's been so long that I've been to a Texas Roadhouse that I didn't know they stopped doing that. One of the best steaks I ever had was at Texas Roadhouse. This was probably a few years ago. That's how long it's been. It's probably been about 3 years since I went to a Texas Roadhouse. It was a great steak. I still remember it. What else we got going on, guys? Doroteo mentioning Lester Mitchell's live stream. Yes, it was awesome. I caught part of it, not the whole thing, because he was live for like at least 2 hours, I think. And if you guys didn't see Lester's live stream yesterday, man, he's just... I watch him shred, and then I look at my fingers and I go, why? Why do I even bother playing? You guys should definitely check out Lester. Six String Stinger, you got your Sunburst Fesley going up at 1 a.m. 1 a.m.! Why are you putting it up at 1 a.m.? Why not, unless, like, do you normally upload in the middle of the night like that, or late that night? And if that works out for you, like, as far as views, but I think I would be afraid to upload that late, thinking that, like, nobody's gonna see it right away. But if it works, it works. Big Kahuna! What's up, dude? How's your Valentine's? Shred Nation. Bald Nation. Time Surfing Alien says he cooks better than most restaurants. Don't let Metal Dude hear you say that, because he'd probably want to argue with you about whether your cooking is better than Taco Bell or not. He seems to think that's the best place. Yeah. Bluesy and Toothy, I don't have any news about my custom guitars. Anything new other than what I've already told you guys, other than I think I did tell everybody last week that they will definitely be made by the Leo James factory. And I've had extensive conversations with Leo when he was here for the NAMM show. Extensive conversations with him about, making those guitars. And so I think that's going to be the best bet for me. And, they're still on their Chinese New Year holiday right now. And I think they'll be on that until the end of this week, and then they'll maybe get back to work next week. But the factory guys, the factory workers, they have a whole month off. So the factory workers, they might not be back to work until maybe towards the end of February. I'm not really sure. So it'll it'll get going in the springtime. Sometime next month maybe. And then it's going to depend on his schedule. Obviously, his priority is making the Leo James guitars, but he has assured me that he's going to make me those 12 guitars. It's going to be 12, guys. And they will be fantastic. They will have stainless steel extra jumbo frets, Alnico 5 pickups, a thin neck profile like a Jackson neck, and it should be really killer. Sienna wants to know, when is the Monsoon with the stainless steel frets, locking tuners? I never said it was going to have a Goto bridge. I'm not sure if that's pronounced Goto or Goto. And there is nothing wrong with the bridge that's on it right now. It's perfectly fine. I don't know how you would benefit from a name brand bridge compared to the one that's on there, because it's just a hardtail. It's not a trem bridge, and it works perfectly fine. But locking tuners are coming, stainless steel frets are coming, extra jumbo stainless steel frets. I can't tell you exactly when. Hopefully some point this year, later this year. It takes months for them to get new things in production, and they're still not done testing the installation of the stainless steel frets. It's going through a whole testing process so that the frets are perfectly centered on the fretboard and not too far that way, too far that way. He wants to make it so it's perfect. So he's got to test it out. He's not going to put it in production and send it to Amazon, hopefully, until it's exactly perfect. So, Bluesy and Toothy, yeah, you're saying I'll sell 30 guitars. What if I only... Now, how about this, Bluesy and Toothy? If I only sell 10, you'll buy the other 20? Because I don't want to be stuck with 20 guitars that nobody's buying. So, yeah, I think I'm going to start with 12. Matthew, what's up, dude? You just got the glitter, the Telly style one? Which color did you get? I have the green glitter Telly, which is really cool. Really pretty guitar. Mike, asking about a compound radius. The issue with the compound radius and the stainless steel frets is, on a compound radius, the curve of the neck is changing as it goes down the neck. And those frets, they're already sort of radiused. And he said that when they were testing it, that in certain spots, like where the neck is more round, the frets are kind of popping up on the edge or something like that. And then where it's more flat, the fret might pop up in the middle a little bit. So I think the Monsoon, I think it has a 14-inch radius. So if he keeps the whole thing uniform, he can get the frets. It's better for the frets as far as stability and not getting any fret sprout or anything like that. So that was one thing about the compound radius, and I was like, okay, well, what's better, to have a compound radius and frets that are popping up, or to just have like a 14-inch radius and there's no issues with the frets? And I have a lot of guitars with 14-inch radius and 12-inch radius, and it's really not that big of a difference to me, I don't think. I think it's fine. Sienna, are you which one are you asking about? Different colors? Are you talking about the future Monsoons? Because yes, they will be in different colors if you're asking about the Monsoons. Different than the ones that have already been released. Maybe some of the colors that you saw from the NAMM show guitars that I showed. The 18 guitars, and there was like a green Monsoon, and then there was one with like a burl top and stuff. So maybe some of those colors will be in the production line, but I don't know for sure. I'm not like all-knowing on all the Leo James stuff. He doesn't tell me everything. Like, he does stuff and he doesn't tell me, and then I don't know until it's out. So Fisticuffer, pre-order and then order how many you need. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still hesitant. Here's the other thing. I said on my custom guitars, guys, that after I got them, I was gonna check each one and like do a setup on it and make sure. And then if the neck pocket needed to be shimmed, I would shim it and just try and set them up like pretty good. Not a totally professional setup, because I'm not a professional. And so if I have 30 guitars, let's say I sell 30 and I order 30, that's a lot of time for me to do all the checking and setting up on every single guitar. So that's another reason why I just want to start with like 12. So, yeah. Bucky B! Hey buddy, what's up? Corey, hey Corey, you're a 59-year-old beginner. I know I want to play praise, but I feel the church is not looking. The church is not looking forward to hearing you play the guitar. I'll bet they'll be supportive. Yeah, just get up there and play some simple chords. You'll have fun. You'll feel good, and I think people will cheer you on. As far as what do I recommend, practice. A lot of practice. So whatever song you're going to play, if you're going to play with the worship band for your church, like say there's 2 or 3 songs, whatever, however many songs, just practice those songs over and over and over and over. Don't try to do anything fancy, just like some simple chords. Play along with them. Maybe there's a recording that maybe your church has already played them and you got a recording of it or something from YouTube, and just play along to it so that you're comfortable with those songs. Play along. That's what I recommend. And just take it easy. Don't try not to get too nervous. Papa Blue, howdy hodily, brother. How you doing? New Mexico Saint. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys understand about like the setup process, or the sort of the quality control process of me having to check them, and if it's 30 guitars, it would take me weeks to do that. And then I would be worried about like people being mad or complaining like, where's my guitar? How come it's taking so long to get my guitar? That kind of thing, So I want to do this first batch. 12 guitars. I'll sell 10 of them for sure. I'll keep one. Maybe I'll sell 11 of them. I don't know. And just see how it goes. I want to see how it goes, and I want to see how good are the guitars going to be coming from Leo's factory, knowing that he's making them for me. And I need to see, like, quality control-wise, like, is he really going to knock it out of the park? And I just need to make sure of that. So, 12 is good. Doroteo, the Monsoon is supposed to come with 9-gauge strings. It's supposed to. Now, is it possible that the guys at the factory put 10-gauge on there instead of 9-gauge? Sure, it's possible, and I think I've seen that happen, not on the Monsoon, but like other guitars where it was supposed to be 9s, but they really felt like 10s. And anytime I get a guitar where I know it's a guitar that I'm gonna play a lot, and I want it to be like perfect for me, I always take the strings off anyway, because like I already mentioned earlier, these budget guitars from overseas, they come with really cheap strings. So whatever the strings are, whatever the gauge is, just take them off and put a good set of strings on there. You'll be glad that you did. So, Bluesy Toothy, you want to know where the Destroyer went? The Destroyer is this finger. It's right up there on the wall. If you watched my one Timu haul video, you would have seen when I stuck it up there with a like a wall rack thing. So I still have it. I will never get rid of that guitar. Would I be willing to create a shred surf metal fusion? I don't think I would even know how to do that. Surf, fusion, those are two things that are like not in my wheelhouse. Not that I'm opposed to that, I just don't think I could do it. Yeah, Big Boy Toys makes noise. You could do 50 guitar setups a week. Yeah, if you got no call. Well, I mean, I probably could too if I didn't have a full-time job and a family to take care of and, a million other things. In addition to making the videos for my YouTube channel. That takes a ton of time. So, yeah, a lot of things that, when you're an adult, you're constantly being pulled in all these different directions for your obligations and your responsibilities, and so time is always an issue for everything. Everything. Just like when people ask me, why don't you make like a lesson course Why don't you make a lesson course that you could sell? And it's a time issue. It's a time issue for me to sit down and make it, and to make all the tablature that would have to go along with that, and create the video for that. And I just haven't, I just don't have that time to sit down and do that. I mean, I could do that, but then I wouldn't have time for other things. So, always a time issue, guys. Let's see here. Oh, Hidden Booger. Hidden Booger. Hidden Booger's in the house. What's up, dude? Rod says adulting is overrated. I agree. I totally agree. Right? I got all my stuff back here on the wall to like remind me of when I was 14, 15, 16, 17. Pictures and posters that I had on my wall when I was a teenager. Can you guys believe I saved all that stuff for like almost 40 years? Not only saved it, but preserved them in, they're well preserved and moved to many different locations over the years, and I still have all that stuff on the wall. The George Lynch pictures, that Def Leppard poster right there. I got that like for Christmas or for my birthday. I can't remember. Probably in like 1984 or something like that. And I had it all the time. And then of course my pointing backwards, my Pyromania album cover from 1983. It has Phil Collins' autograph on the cover. You probably can't see it in the video. Yes, my cup is full and it overrunneth. Fallen Chama would like to see a budget star-shaped guitar. The only one you've seen is the Gus G signature guitar. Yeah, you could have IYV make you a custom star-shaped guitar. They had one at the NAMM show. Did you see my NAMM show video when I did video of their booth and I showed all the guitars? They had a black one, a black star-shaped. And it had a headstock like an ESP headstock rather than a Jackson headstock. But they would make you one, and it would be exactly how you want it. Bluesy, I do not have any more videos of me playing when I was younger, other than the one that's already on my YouTube channel where I'm wearing like the the purple tank top and playing my hammer guitar in my bedroom. Yeah, that's the only video that I have. Hello, Jamie! Jamie Lynn Morris is here, everybody! Oh, and that reminds me, seeing Jamie, did you guys know, I'm a big Def Leppard fan, so is Jamie, so in case any of you guys are Def Leppard fans, they are putting their, I think it's the entire show, from when they played the Whiskey A Go-Go in Hollywood. It's a small club. I've played the Whiskey. Can you believe that I played on the same stage that Def Leppard also played on? It's kind of cool to be able to say that. Like, I played on the same stage that Def Leppard played on. Anyway, they are putting that show, that live show, on their YouTube channel tomorrow, but it's only going to be up for 24 hours. So, like, you got to watch it, starting tomorrow, and then it's going to be, they're going to take it down. I don't know why they're only putting it up for 24 hours. I don't know what the point of that is. I don't know why they don't just leave it there. But if you want to see it, check it out starting tomorrow. You only got one day, and then it'll be gone. Mega Blaster. He wants to know, how much does IYV charge for a custom job? So, you see this guitar right here? This was a custom job. Now, I didn't pay for it, guys, because they made it for me for the purposes of the video. But if I had paid for it, the whole thing, including the shipping, would have been, I think it was $269. So for this custom guitar, where I said I want this color, I want the reverse headstock, everything, and shipped to me from Vietnam, FedEx shipping, not slow shipping, FedEx airmail, it would have been $269, but that would have been shipped with the neck off. They take the neck off because it's a bolt-on, and then they can ship it in a smaller box, and then when you get it, you put the neck on, you put the bolts in there, you tighten it, and tune it up and all that. Anyway, like less than $300. Pretty amazing, right? And that is a fabulous guitar. Howdily hodily, who else do we got in here? New York Chokehold, you graduated in 98. Well, dude, I'm the reverse of that. I graduated in 89. Whoop, vice versa? Or does that even make sense? Oh, Captain Craig, you must be 1 year younger than me, buddy. I'm older than you. Let's see, JFGX. Do I have a blue Fender Mustang guitar? Nope. I don't have any Fender Mustang guitar. I've never owned a Mustang guitar. When I was younger, like the Mustang shape, it never appealed to me at all. I always associated that with like alternative bands or grunge bands or something like that. The shape has kind of grown on me though. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to having a guitar with the shape of a Mustang. So, who knows, maybe someday. Alrighty. Hey, have you guys hit that like button yet, by the way? What's the current like rate, anyway? It'd be cool if you punch that like button so YouTube knows that you like my live stream. I would appreciate that. Trex ZFN, the Van Gogh acoustic guitar, a great guitar. I don't remember which one you're talking about. Van Gogh acoustic guitar? I think I did 2 videos on Van Gogh acoustics, maybe? Or was it 1? I honestly can't remember. And it's been so long, I can't even really remember the guitar, to tell you the truth. Bluesy and Toothy wants to send me some money, but you don't know how. Well, Jamie just did it. $5 from Jamie. Bam! Jamie, #1 Bald Shredder fan, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Did you know she's the president of my fan club? Well, she would be if I had a fan club. I don't have one, but if I did, she'd be the president. Because she rocks. Let's see here. New York Chokehold, 4. Yeah, I hope it's more than 4. Good gravy. Hey, George Wilson. What's happening? What's happening? Well, we're just here enjoying a Valentine's Day evening together. So I'm going to say again, happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. I hope you're all doing well. Trex. You know, if you watch the Van Gogh acoustic videos, I'm pretty sure I didn't have anything bad to say about them. I mean, they were perfectly fine. You know, it's an acoustic guitar. Nothing extraordinary, nothing super special. It's an acoustic. It does what it's supposed to do. It played good. It sounded good. And yeah, they were fine. Totally fine. Coffee. Who's talking about coffee? Yeah, I could use some coffee right about now, but then I'd never get to sleep at night. So I gotta wait until the morning for my next coffee. Jedi Jingle Maker. Oh, sorry, I almost messed that up. I think I have a lot of people in Florida watching. You know the Leo James guitars that I've been selling on eBay? I've sold, 10 or 11 of them? I think half of those have been from people in Florida. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I don't know what it is about Florida. A lot of Florida people watching the channel, which is super cool. You guys know I've never been to Florida. I hope to be able to visit someday. I would love to get out there. Maybe when I retire and I start traveling more. And I hope to see a lot of different places. Bluesy and Toothy, you figured it out. Dude, awesome. $1.99. Yeah. I can get a, what can I get with $1.99? I can get a coffee from McDonald's or maybe 7-Eleven. So that's cool. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. Big boy toys make noise. Your wife better be your #1 fan. No. Let's see here. Captain Craig, are you in Florida? Hey, why don't you guys tell me where you are, by the way? Can you guys do that in the chat? If you want to. You don't have to. Just tell me, like, what state you're in. I'm curious, or what country. Some of you guys might be in a different country. Smoking Gun's never been to California. Well, hopefully you get to visit one day. Yeah, Doroteo, I don't know if there's ever going to be a Bald Shredder online course. But if I ever start doing the memberships, like I said I might, then for the members, I would do like a lesson video once a month, probably, something like that. Alright, what do we got here? Now the comments are really coming. Florida, Oregon, Alabama, South Dakota, Florida. See, look at all the Floridas. Paul bought one of the Leo James guitars. See, he's one of those Florida guys. Time Surfing Alien, Alabama, Ohio, Argentina. Whoa, John, thank you so much for watching. Tennessee, Georgia. Jamie says she's in the state of denial, but I know she's in Georgia. Jedi Jingle Maker, State of Confusion. Well, that could be anywhere. Kentucky, North Carolina, Texas, Indiana, Arizona. So you guys are all over the place. Mitch says he's never been to California. Well, you need to visit one day. Bob is in Virginia, and I can't keep up with all the comments. Texas, Rhode Island, Michigan. See, yeah. I think some of you guys are repeating your comments. Hidden Booger. There's no new news on the Bald Shredder custom guitar yet. Except that I said last week that for sure they will be made by the Leo James factory. So give it another month or so and I might have some more news. But they're on their Chinese New Year holiday right now. So no updates probably for at least a month. Dana says he lived in SoCal for 20 years and never going back. Yeah! That's cool. I live in Southern California and I'm never going anywhere. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'll go visit, but I'll probably live here forever. Captain Craig says he went to Anaheim once and he wasn't really impressed. Okay. Would you go to Disneyland or something? You like the convention center? Yeah. I was just at the convention center a couple of weeks ago, NAMM show. Alrighty. Lowdown Slim. What's up, dude? And you bought one of the Donner LPs after you saw my video. Very cool. So, sounds like you like it. So, hopefully, I mean, I was pretty impressed with that Donner LP, being a bolt-on and everything. Yeah, it was pretty cool guitar, for sure. Bucky B, estimated cost for my guitar. I don't know yet. It might be $299. For sure, it's not going to be more than $300. If it can't be less than $300, $299 at the most, then I don't see any point in doing it. I want to make like a killer, awesome guitar, stainless steel, extra jumbo frets, thin neck, Alnico 5 pickups, reverse headstock, all that stuff. I want it to be like totally killer, but also be under $300. So that's my goal. Mitch wants to know if I've ever been to the East Coast. I have not been all the way to the East Coast. I think the farthest I've been is Madison, Wisconsin. And that was a long time ago when I was like a kid. Probably like 10 years old or something like that. Went with the family and we drove across the country and that's as far as we went. New York Chokehold. You got the right idea, buddy. $299 plus $349 for shipping. Yeah, there you go. Right? That's how we work it out. Not free shipping. Well, how much is the shipping? $2,000! How many do you want? I'm just kidding, guys. How about $1.299? $1.299? What does that mean? Yep, a lot of cheese in Wisconsin. Although I don't, I barely remember being in Madison, and we were probably there for like a day. I don't remember seeing any cheese. I don't remember anything about cheese. I think I need to play a little bit more guitar, guys. I played guitar at the very beginning, but some of you guys came in probably after that, so let me see if I can do a little bit more jamming. You guys want to hear some more jamming? Yes, yes? I'm assuming you do. Dorteo, thanks dude, thank you. $3. I feel like I'm a guy on the street corner with like the hat out there and I'm playing and people are throwing in money into the hat. Thank you. How is that for some Valentine's evening shred-a-rooney? So what did I miss in the chat here, guys? What did I miss? Would you hold Eddie Van Halen guitar? What does that mean? If I had one, of course I would hold it, but I don't have one. New York chokehold. You love watching all of the things you'll never be able to do on YouTube. Hey, I understand that feeling because I watch guys like my buddy Lester Mitchell and I go, I'm never going to be able to do that. Dang it. That's the way it goes, right? Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. Gilbert, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mitch, thank you for agreeing with Dana. Spooks Hill Joe, you own like, oh, you're saying that the pickups in the Donner are good. Yeah, they make good stuff. Bluesy and Toothy, man! You guys are letting Bluesy and Toothy do all the super chat and donating. Nobody's gonna try to battle Bluesy and Toothy for the top spot tonight? Well, he's gonna come out the winner as far as the super chat. I appreciate that, dude. Sienna, exercises to improve legato playing. I don't have any recommendations on the exercises per se. I don't know. That's something that I think is kind of a weakness for me. I'm not really good at legato. If you really watch what I'm doing and pay attention to what I'm doing, I'm picking most of the notes rather than like doing legato because I'm not very good at just the legato stuff. So I need those kind of exercises too. Paul, good idea. I have a feeling that Metal Dude is going to be customizing one of those Temu guitars coming up here in the not too distant future. He might be taking one of those and customizing it and making it like a Metal Dude guitar. I have a feeling that might be happening, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think it'll be the mint chip one. I don't think it'll be that one. I think it'll be like one of the Strats maybe, and he'll trick it out a little bit, but we'll see. He's been talking about it, so, yeah. But he's always like distracted. He's always distracted by Taco Bell, and always, it's like, he says he's going to do something, and then next thing I know, he's off to Taco Bell to have a bean burrito, so, yeah. RJ's Cave, what's up, dude? RJ, the other RJ, not this RJ. It's the one in the cave. Yes, Jamie, Metal Dude does rule, but don't tell him that because his ego is already out of control. I'd make a lot more money if I did them on Fridays. You know what, guys? I'm not able to do them on Fridays. I don't have time. I am not available on Fridays like I am on Wednesdays, so that's why I don't do them on Fridays. What was I was going to ask you guys something. Hey, question. My last video was the Festly video from 2 days ago. You guys saw the Festly video with the blue guitar. Hopefully that was on Monday. But the video before that was the double guitar. If you guys were in the live last week, you saw me show, it was the mint chocolate chip telly, and then with one of those Strats that I got from Temu, and I hooked them together with the brackets and tried to play Metal Dude, I should say. Metal Dude tried to play them both at the same time. Did you guys see that video? I want to know who watched that video, and the reason I'm asking is because I was pretty disappointed in the views on that video, guys. It did not do that well according to my usual amount of views on my videos. When that video came out, I think it came out on Thursday last week, it didn't reach 1,000 views. And right now, for me, that's kind of the point where I think, like, okay, if it gets at least 1,000, that's good enough. But if it's less than 1,000, I feel like something's wrong here. People are not clicking on that video. In fact, when I looked at the analytics, they tell you like percentages, and it said that video was getting 53% less views than usual, or it was like 53% less interest in that video than my usual videos. 53% less. That's a lot. And I'm going, why? What happened? Was it the thumbnail? So I changed the thumbnail like later in the evening, but I think by that point, the YouTube algorithm had already decided like, people don't want to see it, or whoever wanted to see it, they already clicked on it, so this video is done. So I still think it hasn't even made it to 1,000. When I looked at it earlier today, it was like 900 and something. So I know. Like Mitch is saying, he's happy if he gets 100 views, and I don't mean to sound like ungrateful. Like 900 views is oh, that's terrible. But when you look at analytics, and it says that this video has 53% less interest, right? That's more than half. And I'm just trying to figure out, well, why? What was it about that? So it was kind of a bummer. And I thought it was a fun video. It was really cool. I thought that was an idea that I had been thinking about for months, to hook two guitars together like that and like try to play them at the same time. I thought that's going to be really fun and really cool. So, what do you know? What are you going to do, right? It happens. It happens. Bucky, but I was in the video also. And when I first put up the video in the thumbnail picture, I was in the thumbnail holding the two guitars. And the only way people would have known the Metal Dude was in it is if they clicked on it and watched it. And he's not even in the beginning of the video. He's in the middle of the video. So I can't really blame it on Metal Dude. I did switch the thumbnail later to Metal Dude in the thumbnail, and I don't, by that point I think it was already dead. So anyway, it's not Mitch. It's not going to be because I wasn't able to play both of them, because people wouldn't know that unless they clicked on the video and watched it, right? It's not like you could look at the thumbnail and know that. You would have had to click on it to know that, which means the views would have been up. So, yeah. If you missed it, guys, go back and watch it, please. Help me to at least get that video to 1,000. I hate looking in my video list, and it's like, okay, 4,000, 2,000, 7,000, whatever, and then there's one that's like less than 1,000. That's a bummer. I like to see them all at least 1,000. Yeah, Fisticuffler, it did stay together, but I think if I would have done a lot of like pulling on it, yanking on it, it probably would have came apart. But it's pretty stable with those three brackets on the back. Yeah, pretty stable. Yeah, Marlon, I agree. I did have fun with the video. I enjoyed doing that, and I enjoyed making that video, and I thought it was a pretty fun concept. And, my usual thing where it's just some silliness. For sure, the Ball Shredder channel is not the overly serious channel. You guys should know that by now. I like doing silly stuff, funny stuff. Anyway. Sienna. You said, scar my guitar, screw the numbers for the double guitar video. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? How would he screw the numbers for the double guitar video? You're going to have to explain what that means exactly, because I don't know what that means. Paul, thank you. You thought it was funny. Very cool. Very cool. Stu, you stopped by to say hi. I appreciate that, Stu. Can't stay, gotta get up at 5 a.m. Hey, I totally understand. Because I get up before 6 also. So maybe you're in a later time zone than me and it's time for bed, so I understand that. But I appreciate you stopping by, Stu. Thanks so much. So, what else, guys? Oh, Lester coming in right at the end. Hey, Lester, what's up, dude? You know, Lester is doing live streams on Tuesdays now. So if you guys have time on Tuesday evenings, make sure you catch the Lester live stream. Yeah. Sienna, I'm still waiting for an answer from you. I would love to know what you meant by scar my guitar, screw the numbers for the double guitar video. Wondering what that means. Oh, you were just yanking my chain like he was messing with me and somehow he deleted the views. I was like, I had no idea what you're getting. You know when you read a comment and if you don't put like the little like emoji, you know, it's like, is that a serious comment? Did something happen that I'm not aware of? And okay, you were just messing around. Okay, well, you got me on that one. You had me there. I thought, what in the world? Why would he do something like that? And how could he do something like that? He couldn't, right? Yeah. Anyway. Alrighty. Time Surfing Alien. Yeah, you were there watching Lester. Yeah. And Hidden Booger says, the problem, the reason that video didn't do well is because it wasn't about boogers. Yeah, I don't know. You know, more boogers equals more views? There might be something to that. You guys remember that movie, Revenge of the Nerds? One of my favorite characters in that movie, you know what his name was? Booger. Yeah, remember that guy? Yep. Okay, I swear that's all. I'm not going to talk about boogers anymore. That's enough booger talk. So, it's almost 8 o'clock here, guys, and I'm about ready to wrap up. So I want to mention, guys, that I will not be doing a live stream next Wednesday, a week from today. I will not be doing a live stream next Wednesday, which will be, what day will that be? February 21st? Yeah, because I'm not going to be available. I've got another obligation, and I will not be able to do the live stream. But I will be right back here again in 2 weeks. So the next live stream will be 2 weeks from today. Alright? So just in case you're looking on here next week and you're going, where's the thumbnail? Where's the picture for saying Bald Shredder Live February 21st? There will not be one. So. But I got some cool videos coming up, guys. Got some cool videos coming up. I still haven't uploaded my Leo James interview video. You guys remember I said I did an interview with Leo James? Yep. So that'll be coming up. Maybe next week? I haven't decided. And I've got another video with Joe Thrash Potato. You guys remember Joe Thrash Potato? He's been on my channel. And he was on my channel recently checking out the Leo James guitars. And I gave him the original Tempest that I had. He's going to be in another video really soon. And we're doing like a comparison of the Kramer Beretta Special and that black Jackson JS11 that I got. So doing kind of like a head-to-head comparison. Yep, Bluesy, Toothy, you got it right. I couldn't get next Wednesday off from my job at 7-Eleven. I'm going to be too busy doing Slurpees for people Wednesday night next week. Yeah, they wouldn't let me have it off, so yeah. Be working at the old 7-Eleven. So if anybody wants a slice of pizza and a big gulp and some hot wings and like a, bag of Doritos, whatever, just come on down to the 7-Eleven. That's where I'll be. Yep. Just kidding, guys. I don't actually work at 7-Eleven. Actually, I work at AM PM. No, not that one either. Alrighty guys, so it is 8 o'clock and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. So I want to say once again, thank you. Huge thank you to all you guys being here. If you guys didn't show up, it would just be me talking to my computer screen like a mental patient. Nobody be there, right? I wouldn't even bother doing these live streams. But you guys are here. You make it happen. I look forward to this all week. I want you guys to know that. I look forward to this more than like doing the other videos because I love reading the comments. I love the interaction. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So, and that's because you guys are here and you make it enjoyable for me. So thank you. And again, thank you to everybody who donated in the super chat. Bluesy and Toothy. Who else was it? Doroteo and Jamie. And were those the only three? If there was somebody else, I'm sorry if I forgot your name. But anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody for that. It's very cool. Alright guys, so I'm going to give you the old countdown here. And we're going to be out of here. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, grabbing my mouse, 1. Adios, my friends. See you next time.